Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox, take a close-up look and test the CERIAL Wearable Fan. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. So this is a pair of fans which can be worn around the neck. And just taking a quick look around the outside of the box. And at the back of the box is an image of the fan in pink and some product specifications. Okay, so now let's go ahead and open the box up by, of course, cutting apart the sticky seal, popping up the flap, and sliding out the tray. And as you can see, there are some other contents as well. Let's slide them out and just checking to make sure nothing else is left behind. We can set the box to the side and then just checking through, making sure nothing else is left behind. As you can see on the underside of the tray, nothing else is tucked away or taped under it. And just setting the contents across the tabletop so you have a nice and complete view of all the items from this CERIAL Wearable Fan packaging. Okay, so let's start off by first taking a look at this user manual. So there is a user manual which appears to be in a couple of languages and it's rather thin. And it is a fold-out manual, giving you a close-up look to the details for your reference. Always very useful right there, for some at least. And on the reverse side, the instructions or details in Korean. So let's set the user manual to the side. Let's set it on the right hand side, right there. And moving on to the next item, there is a packet here. Let's find out what's in this gold foil package. Tearing it open. And there is a sweet scent, so this could be air freshener pads. It does smell like them, so there are a couple of them in here. And they do have a slightly floral and citrusy scent to them. Okay, setting those down and moving on to the next item, we do have a short USB to micro USB cable. So this is, of course, for recharging or powering the CERIAL Wearable Fan. It's right there, giving you a nice close-up look. USB to micro USB charging cable. Gonna set that down to the side as well. And then moving on to the main item itself, which is the CERIAL Wearable Fan. Let's pop it out from its tray packaging. Right there. And once again, always making sure nothing else is hidden or tucked away in the packaging. So you can see it does have a somewhat flat design, or flattish, if there's such a word, to it. So giving you a nice good look right there. And of course, close-up detail as well. Initial impressions is it does have a little bit of weight to it and is made out of plastic with some rubber coating to it, or silicone coating. And taking a look at the controls, so there are a couple of buttons there for what appears to be LED as well as power or operation. And of course there is a port there as well, a micro USB port for recharging the batteries, the built-in batteries that power this pair of fans. And just giving you an all-round look, of course, to the size and shape of the serial USB fan. And of course it is wearable. And first of all, let me give you some idea of scale there, resting in the palm of my hand. This serial wearable fan with a neckband design. Okay, and now we can open it up, and it now looks like a smiley frog right there. Hello, Miss Piggy. Okay, giving you that close-up look to one of the fans, or why not both? We can fit them in the frame right there. They do have translucent or semi-transparent blades to them. And just giving you a look at the thickness as well. And in terms of flexibility, highly flexible right there. You can see me twisting 360 without too much issue there. And right there, highly adjustable, very easy to manipulate, and it stays firmly in place as well, giving it that shake, and it does hold up reasonably well. Right there. And of course, this pair of fans do have LED lights to them, and fan speed control as well. So now let's go ahead and of course just show you a bit more of the capabilities of the flexibility of the arms or stalks. You can see me just twisting away there without any problems whatsoever. No creaks, no snaps, no breakage. Very flexible, and just giving you a look at the arms or stalks of this serial wearable fan and how adjustable they are. It's right there. So this thick part sits behind your neck, and you can adjust the fans blowing into your face, but make sure, as a safety precaution, that your hair, if you do have long hair, is tied up, or else this will act like a very low level torture device there. Okay, so there's only one thing to do now, is to flip on the switch. Let's hit the power button, press the power button on the right about now. Okay, so how about pressing and holding? And what about the light button right there? So no response, it probably needs some power. So let's go ahead, and of course I do already have prepared the Anker power port 4 4-port USB charger here, the Anker power port 4 Lite USB charger, which I've unboxed before not too long ago on this channel, and it works very well. And I've paired it with a Rampal micro USB charging cable, which I've also unboxed on this YouTube channel. So of course it is a micro USB charging cable. Let's go ahead and plug the cable into the port of the serial wearable fan and flip the power supply onto the Anker power port 4 Lite 4-port USB charger, and let's hit that power button now, and you can hear they do have a noticeable whir, of course, to the fans, which are now spinning. But they do provide a very nice cooling wind. And now let's flip the LED switch. Well, not flip, but let's tap on that just to show you right there the colors, which are really, really fancy. Showing green right now, and it is cycling through to some other colors. Pretty cool for use at night, especially if you're running outdoors, for visibility and safety sake. But they're wonderful, wonderful colors, very smooth in transition. Very beautiful colors indeed from this pair of fans. Just showing you different angles to them. And as the colors cycle around, let me tap on the LED button, which is the left one. And this appears to be a static color right now, and pressing it now again to turn it off. So let's try that again. The first tap does give it the cycle or phasing cyclic color effect. Pressing it again gives it that static effect or locking that color down. So if I press, nope. So okay, so that's the first press, which activates it in auto cycling mode. Pressing it again does give it the bluish static color, and pressing it again does turn it off. Let's press and hold and see what happens. Okay, so it does have the cycling mode, which is the initial or first press. Second press does give it just that blue static color, as far as I can tell. Not really read the instructions or user manual. And third press does turn the LED off. And for the power, let's press on the power. Right there, turning it off. And of course, with most USB chargeable fans, they only operate in one fan speed while being charged. However, this one appears to be able to function at different fan speeds. So that's off, obviously. Let's press that power button. Okay. Does not appear to be responding now. Let's press and hold it. But as you can see, power is being supplied. Let's unplug it. Pressing and holding on the button. See if it does respond. Let's try that again. Plugging the micro USB cable back in and turning the fan on right there. And you can see right there, it is charging. The LED status indicator light is red. And this is the higher fan speed. So it has 2 fan speeds while being charged. Let's quickly unplug it. Okay, obviously we've not allowed enough time for the wearable USB fan's built-in battery to be charged. We've only been able to test it out with power being supplied via the Anker Power Port 4 Lite 4-port USB charger. But nonetheless, it does give you an idea of the color as well as the fan speeds and noise that it generates, and of course the wind or breeze that it provides as well. So nice and very nice cooling that's being provided with this pair of fans here. And of course I've shown you just how flexible the stalks or the stems or the arms of this wearable neckband is. And let's turn the LED on again, and you can see the colors once again cycling through. And giving you a close-up look at this label as well, which I may not have shown earlier. And there we go. Nice, lovely, lovely, and highly adjustable wearable neckband cooling fan here. With those lovely, colorful, and super smooth transitioning LED colors. And of course, with the second tap does turn it into the static blue, and one more press will turn it off right there. So that's the CERIAL Wearable Fan. Thanks for watching and happy cooling!